we got another update on the upcoming Blade film from Marvel Studios. Unfortunately, it's not an update that says, oh yeah, they started production and things are going smooth. It's another update in relation to what we can expect. At some point, Blade will eventually upskate up that hill and get to production, but until then, we're going to talk about production updates. So first and foremost, Marvel Studios is still allegedly set to start production on this film, hopefully in the first half of the year, as there's been major developments on the script since the end of the writer's strike, which obviously is really good news. The other news we got to talk about is when the film is set. According to all reports, one thing that they're very much keeping from all the previous iterations that were recently, at some point of we might go with this one, is the fact that the film will be set in the 1920s, and this is for a specific reason. According to reports, they want it very much set in that time and place where technology is still very much something that's a conceptual thing, right? Like all the modern technology, it's like a giant sci-fi, wow, can you imagine if we ever get to that point? On top of this, monsters can then sort of still stay and lurk in the shadows, and that's our other big update. Not only are we getting still Lilith, the mother of demons, we're going to be getting, according to all these reports, more demons. AKA, they don't Blade just fighting vampires because they can use anything else at their disposal because they're Marvel and it's not owned by one specific studio now. They essentially got free reins to use any monsters from the 8,000 plus characters that Marvel has. So they're looking at the potential of introducing other mythical monsters, concepts, and things like that. Which in my opinion, I'm always up for. I think making Blade just a vampire hunter honestly limits the character. And if you've ever read Blade in the comics, you know he's way more than just interacting with vampires. Like, that's a small part that became more prevalent because of the movies, and they try to focus in on that. But yeah, look, as a character, Blade does way more than just hunt vampires. So I'm genuinely excited by this because I think that having Blade interact with other monsters and then eventually introducing other, hunters from the Marvel Universe is probably the best course of action, especially in building up towards the Midnight Suns.